In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a young boy named Majeed. Majeed was known for his kind heart, gentle spirit, and unwavering faith in Allah. His life, however, was not without its challenges. Majeed had faced more than his fair share of hardships. He was an orphan, left in the care of his elderly grandmother, after his parents had passed away when he was just a baby. Growing up, Majeed faced adversity from those around him. His peers often taunted him for his modest clothing and humble background, and they called him the Tearful Boy, because he was often seen with a tear in his eye, reflecting the pain and sorrow he carried in his heart. Despite the unkindness of the people around him, Majeed's faith remained unshaken. He believed in the power of prayer and the mercy of Allah. Every night, he would sit under the clear, starry sky and raise his hands in supplication. He would pray not for wealth or fame, but for strength, patience, and guidance to overcome the trials that surrounded him. One day, a renowned scholar named Sheikh Ahmed visited the city to give a sermon at the Grand Mosque. Majeed, with his tearful eyes and simple attire, was drawn to the Sheikh's wisdom and knowledge. After the sermon, Majeed approached the Sheikh and asked him a question that had been weighing heavily on his heart. "Sheikh Ahmed, why do people treat me with cruelty and disdain? Is there something wrong with me?" Sheikh Ahmed, a wise and compassionate man, looked into Majeed's tearful eyes and smiled gently. He said, "My dear boy, there is nothing wrong with you. In fact, you possess a gift that many people do not understand. Your tears are precious in the eyes of Allah. They are a testament to your faith and your patience in the face of adversity." Majeed was both surprised and intrigued by the Sheikh's words. The scholar continued, "You see, my child, Allah tests us all in different ways. He tests some with wealth and others with poverty, some with health and others with illness. Your tears are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of your closeness to Allah. Every tear that falls from your eye is a prayer that reaches the heavens." Majeed felt a profound sense of peace wash over him as he listened to Sheikh Ahmed's words. He realized that his tears were not a source of shame but a source of strength. With renewed faith, he continued to pray each night, pouring his heart out to Allah through his tears. Over time, the people of the city began to notice a change in Majeed. His demeanor became even more serene, and his heart seemed to radiate a warmth that was impossible to ignore. People who had once mocked him now sought his company, drawn to his inner peace and unwavering faith. Majeed's story spread far and wide, inspiring countless others to turn to Allah with unwavering faith and trust. His tears, once a source of sorrow, had become a symbol of hope and the power of a sincere heart. The story of Majeed teaches us that in the face of adversity, faith, patience, and a sincere connection with Allah can bring about miracles. It reminds us that even a single tear, shed in devotion and supplication, has the power to move the heavens and change the course of destiny.